Good morning, reception. Miss Coleman's here again, and today is Friday. Happy Friday. I hope you have all had a wonderful week. So, to start our lesson off today, we are going to have a go at listening to our Tricky Words song. So, I hope you all enjoy it. Make sure you sing along. Okay, here we are.
Tricky words, these are tricky words that you can learn these tricky words. Don't let them trick you, they are just tricky words. Don't let them trick you. Say hello to me, hello me. Sing with me, me. M and E spells me. Don't let it trick you. Say hello to B, hello B. B. Sing with me, B. B and E spells B. Don't let it trick you. Say hello to you, hello you. You. Sing with me, you. Y-O-U spells you. Don't let it trick you. Say hello to R, hello R. R. Sing with me, R. A-R-E spells R. Don't let it trick you. Say hello to was, hello was. Was. Sing with me, was. W-A-S was. Don't let it trick you. Say hello to all, hello all. All. Sing with me, all. A-L-L spells all. Don't let it trick you. Say hello to they, hello they. They. Sing with me, they. T-H-E-Y, they. Don't let it trick you. Say hello to my, hello my. Sing with me, my. M-and-Y spells my. Don't let it trick you. Tricky words, these are tricky words that you can learn. Tricky words, these are tricky words. Don't let them trick you.
Amazing. I hope you were singing along at home. Okay. Right. So, today we are going to read our story one more time, The Troll, because we've got a very exciting activity for you to do afterwards. But when we read the story, I want you to see if you can spot our tricky words this week. Our tricky words are he, was, and they. If you hear one of our tricky words, see if you can touch your head. Are you ready? There was once a troll who lived under a bridge. That's where trolls are supposed to live. Meanwhile, far out at sea, there were some pirates who lived in a ship. That's where pirates are supposed to live. Trolls are supposed to eat goats, but no goats ever came trip-trapping over this troll's little bridge. So he, tricky word he, ate fish instead. But one morning he heard a faint noise on his bridge. Up he popped and he said what trolls are supposed to say, which is, "Who's that trip-trapping over my bridge?" "I'm not trip-trapping, I'm scuttling," said a tiny black creature, "and I'm a spider." "Oh, bother, I thought you were a goat," said the troll. "No, goats have fur," said the spider. "Never mind, I'll eat you anyway," said the troll. "You'll make a nice change from fish." "Oh, please don't eat me," said the spider. "Why don't you go further down the river to the next bridge? It's a much better bridge for goats." "All right then," said the troll. So he packed up his frying pan and his cookery book and off he strode. Pirates are supposed to dig for treasure, and these pirates had a treasure map with a rhyme on it. Between the palm tree and the rocks, 6 feet deep, lies a treasure box. So rocks and box rhyme. They, they sailed and they sailed until they reached an island. This is the spot, said Handkerchief. Start digging. The pirates dug and they dug, but all that they found was a grumpy mole. It must be the wrong island, they said. All that digging had made them hungry. It was Ben Buckle's turn to do the cooking. He cooked fish pie. It's soggy, said Percy Patch. It's slimy, said Peg Polkadot. When we find the gold, we can buy a decent cookery book, said Handkerchief. And they set sail again. The Troll was sitting under his new middling-sized bridge, reading his cookery book. Suddenly, he heard a sound above his head. Up he popped. Who's that trip-trapping over my bridge? He roared. I'm not trip-trapping, I'm pattering, said a furry creature. And I'm a mouse. Oh, bother, I thought you were a goat, said the Troll. No, goats have longer ears, said the mouse. Never mind, I'll eat you anyway, said the Troll. I'm getting sick of fish. Oh, please don't eat me, said the mouse. Why don't you go down to the next bridge? There are goats trip-trapping over that all the time. Very well, said the Troll, and he packed up his things and off he strode. Meanwhile, the pirates had discovered another island. They dug and they dug, but all that they found was a rusty old bucket with a crab in it. There were lots of hard tricky words in that one then. It's the wrong island again, they said. That night, Percy Patch did the cooking. He cooked fish soup. It's bony, said Ben Buckle. It's briny, said Peg Polkadot. If only we could find the gold, we could pay for a proper cook, said Handkerchief. The Troll was frying under his new big bridge when he heard a sound above his head. Up he popped. See if you can join in. Who's that trip-trapping over my bridge? He bellowed. I'm not trip-trapping, I'm lolloping, said a creature with long ears. And I'm a rabbit. Oh, bother, I thought you were a goat, said the Troll. No, goats have hoofs, said the rabbit. Never mind, I'll eat you anyway, said the Troll. Anything's better than fish. Oh, please don't eat me, said the rabbit. Why don't you walk down to the next bridge? There are herds of goats trip-trapping over that one. Are you sure? Asked the Troll. Once again, he packed up and off he strode. Is there another bridge? Was the rabbit telling the truth? Meanwhile, the pirates were digging on a new island. They dug and they dug, but all that they found was an old Wellington boot with a nest of centipedes in it. We'll never find the right island, they said. That night, it was Peg Polkadot's turn to do the cooking. She cooked fish cakes. They're sticky, said Ben Buckle. They're sandy, said Percy Patch. Handkerchief said nothing. He was too busy being sick over the side of the ship. Oh, no. The Troll's River grew wider and wider. Then it stopped being a river and it flowed into the sea. The Troll found himself on a sandy beach. Oh, there isn't another bridge, he said. That rabbit was tricking me. But then he stopped. He spotted some hoofprints in the sand. A goat at last, he cried. He looked around, but he couldn't see any goats. Never mind. It will probably come back tomorrow, he said. The Troll followed the hoofprints. They led him to a spot between a tall pine tree and two big rocks. Oh, where have we heard that before? A tall pine tree and two big rocks. On the treasure map. I wonder what he's found. I know, he thought. I'll dig a pit, then tomorrow the goat will come and I can eat it. The Troll dug and dug with his frying pan. Just when he thought the hole was deep enough, the pan hit something hard. What has it hit? It was a great big chest. Perfect, said the Troll. I can hide in here and keep warm. Then when the goat falls into the hole, I'll open the lid and pop up. He lifted the lid and the chest was full of round gold things. What has he found? The treasure. They are no use to me, he said. and he threw them all into the sea. Then he climbed into the chest and lay down. Tomorrow I can have goat for breakfast instead of fish, he thought as he drifted off to sleep. Who's going to find him? It was dark when the pirates arrived at the next island. This is the spot, said Handkerchief. But someone's been digging here already, said Ben Buckle. Don't say they found the treasure before us, said Percy Patch. No, look, here it is, cried Peg Polkadot. The chest was heavy. Why was it really heavy? That's right, because the troll's inside. It must be full of gold, said Handkerchief. It's not. Quick, back to the ship before anyone stops us. The troll was woken by a loud bang. That's my breakfast falling into the hole, he thought. But why was the chest heaving and swaying? And why was the lid opening? Surely goats can't open lids, he thought. The lid opened wide. Staring down at the troll were 4 angry pirates. Show me your angry face. Angry. Where's the gold? Shouted Handkerchief. I threw it into the sea, said the troll. The plank! The plank! Yelled Ben Buckle and Percy Patch. Make him walk the plank. Uh-oh. The next second the pirates were pushing him onto it. Who's that trip-trapping over my plank? Jeered Handkerchief. I'm not trip-trapping, I'm shuffling, said the troll in a very small voice. And I'm a troll. He reached the end of the plank. His knees were knocking. Jump! Yelled the pirates. But just then, Peg Polkadot came running up. Wait! She cried. I found something else inside the chest. In one hand she held the troll's frying pan. In the other hand she held his cookery book. Stop! Called Handkerchief. He looked at the troll in a new way. Can you cook? He asked. Yes, said the troll. And yes, shouted the pirates. Then you can stay, said Handkerchief. Thank you, said the troll. And he shuffled back along the plank. When shall I start? Now, said Handkerchief. The pirate showed the troll the ship's kitchen. The troll grinned. He turned to his favourite page in his cookery book. Shall I make us a nice goat stew? He asked. Goat? Goat? But pirates don't eat goat, said Handkerchief. We want what pirates are supposed to eat. And what's that? Asked the troll. I wonder if you can remember what it is. Fish, said the pirate chief. Oh no, the troll doesn't want to eat fish anymore, does he? What does he want to eat? That's right, goats. Oh, that's a funny story. Okay, now we've read our story again, we've spotted the tricky words, and today I've got a really exciting activity for you. We did this a couple of weeks ago and you really enjoyed it. So I want you to have a hot seat in your classroom, in your house. And on that hot seat, you're going to sit on it. And you're going to turn into the troll. And I want your mummies and daddies and special adults to ask you lots and lots of questions to find out more information about the story. So your adult might ask, how did you feel when you was walking along the plank? How did you feel when people were trip-trapping over your bridge? And then you could swap, and you could be a pirate, you could maybe be the mouse, the spider, or the rabbit, and then your parents could swap with you. They could be in the hot seat, and you could ask the questions. So make sure you put your work onto Tapestry so we can see all the hard work you're doing at home. I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful weekend. Thank you so much for all your hard work. We really, really do love seeing it all on Tapestry. Well done. See you on Monday. Bye.